So hi guys, hopefully you can hear me and the World Cup never stops. We're back. We're back with another day of football. Another day of football action. The mic is working just fine. The mic is working just fine, and yeah, I am here again. I am here again with you, watching this. We're back. I am here again with you, watching this. Just just a minute. Just the voice is reverberating and yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Let me just turn down the volume and everything else. And yeah, so Brazil versus Norway. What are we saying about this one? I mean, it's going to be a cracker. That's for sure. That's for sure. It's going to be a cracker, an absolute banger. And well, I plan to enjoy it thoroughly, and I enjoy to plan it thoroughly. Whatever the result, whether Brazil win, Norway win, or whoever wins, I plan to enjoy this game. I'm like I am not going to complain about the midfield, the passing, the fouling, anything. And yeah, that's where I am. That's where I am, and I am definitely not going to complain about anything because this is the kind of game that you rarely get to see. And Brazil versus Norway. I mean, competitively, it's a game that you might never see. You might never see. And the team news is out. We will be talking about the team news and everything that needs to be discussed. And the team news is all the more important. I don't know the team news. I have it saved, but I don't know the team news in total. And we will be talking about talking about it and whatever it entails. For me, I mean, just from the very beginning, I think, I mean, as I have said previously, I find it very hard to go against the favorites. So I'm going to go with Brazil. I don't know if Odegaard, Arsenis, and the other midfielders, Berger, Sanderberg, or whatever his name is, can live with the Brazilian midfield of Bruno and other players. So that's my entire point, and that's my entire point, and obviously Haaland, one chance, one goal. That's where that's where we are, and that's where we are, and the Brazil winner. I mean, both these teams scored a scored a late winner to scored a late winner to make it to this stage and to make it to this stage and just looking at a couple of things in the background. So that's why the I mean, like, and might be you know might be stopping and doing that kind of thing. So yeah, I am going to go with Brazil on this one. For me, they are the favorites. I mean, Norway are a good team. Norway are a good team, but and I mean, like Haaland, Solot, Nusa, those kind of players will will, will they be able to? I mean, Nusa and Sorloth, I think Danilo and Santos, they will find them tough to deal with, but they will find them tough to deal with. But Gabriel and Marquinhos, I think they should be able to you know deal with them fairly easily. I mean, like in a way that is competent, and Vinicius, Cunha, and Ryan, if he's starting, then I speculate. Let's just go to the team news, and then we will talk about the whole thing. So here's the team news for the game. So we will let's just focus on the team news as such. Let's just focus in on the team news as such, and yeah, I'm just getting distracted by something. So Brazil, as you can see, are the home team this one, and manager Carlo Ancelotti has gone with Allison in goal. No surprises there. Uh, Danilo at right back. I mean, it is what it is. Maybe he's the best available option now out there for Brazil. Then we have Marquinhos, Gabriel Magalhaes, the two central defenders, the two players who played against each other in the Champions League final. Marquinhos for PSG, Gabriel for Gabriel for Arsenal, and Gabriel for Arsenal. So I mean, two top quality centre half. I mean, I'm not a fan of Gabriel as such, but I mean, I just don't like him. So I just don't like him. So that's my issue, and nothing personal as such, and nothing personal as such. So that's where it is. About 40 minutes to go before the match starts, and then we have Douglas Santos at left back. I mean, I'm not asking for Cafu and Roberto Carlos, but these two players, in terms of their attacking prowess, have shown very little, and the midfield, Casemiro, he was substituted in the first game against Morocco because he just couldn't move. I mean, Buadi and Unahi and others were just Al Ayanui were just running rings around him. So that's where I am with Casemiro. I mean, if he can deal with the likes of Odegaard, Sandberger, uh, Patrick Berg, these players, then maybe, I mean, like obviously it will be a big plus. With Norway having three in midfield, there's a chance that Norway could outnumber. I mean, in theory, you would feel that Norway would outnumber the Brazilians in midfield, but one of the attacking players will have to drop back for Brazil. I mean, it looks like Brazil are going with a 4-2-3-1 in this game. So it looks like they are going with a 4-2-3-1 in this game. So let's see. Up top, Gabriel Martinelli, who scored that late winner against who scored that late winner against Japan. Bruno Fernandes, Bruno Guimaraes is just like, as a Newcastle fan. Why am I taking the name of Bruno Fernandes? I don't know. I mean, he's the captain, he's the leader, he's the legend, he's the inspiration, he's the soul of the team at Newcastle United, and you could probably say for the Seleção as well, for the Seleção as well in this tournament thus far. Um, Without him, I think Brazil might not have made it this far. Brazil and Brazil might not have made it this far without Bruno Guimaraes, and uh, and the fact that the fact that the fact that the fact that they are here. I mean, he's got four assists. He was outstanding against Scotland. He was good against Haiti as well, and he was. I mean, like he was one man doing two people's job, two midfielders' job against Morocco. So that's what my thinking is. And up top, Gabriel Martinelli. I mean, Arsenal player. I mean, he's. I mean, I don't want to discourage or bring down anybody or knock anyone's confidence. Not that anyone from Brazil team is listening to me or anyone. Uh, but Gabriel Martinelli starting for Brazil is just simply not good enough, in my opinion. I mean, off the bench, yes, he's got a bit of pace, but I mean, for a brain, he's got just empty polythene and that's what he has got. I mean, like he did score the winner, but before that, he was completely, I mean, nullified in a way. And it's the match is in New York, New Jersey, the stadium where the final will be held. So the stadium where the final will be held. So that way is, I think. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. I just noticed this and thought I should tell you. And yeah, so that's. Oh man, I completely lost my thought. And yeah, so we've got Gabriel Martinelli in the on the left side of things, and on the right side we've got Ryan, who just come to for this in uh, this last 12 months or so. This past season, he's come and made his name. He's started brilliantly for Bournemouth, and I think it was his Bournemouth form that made him choose or sorry that put eyes of Carlo Ancelotti on him for the World Cup. Of course, Rafinha has been a big miss as in like big loss because he was there and he got injured again, injured in the second game. Um, who was that? Haiti against Haiti, right? He got injured. He got injured against Haiti, and since then it's been tough. I mean, Rafinha, class season for Barcelona, class season for uh, Brazil as well, scored goals and whatnot, and class season for Barcelona, and he's been a big miss. Matthias Cunha, I know he's been scoring goals here and there, but has he contributed enough? You have to ask that question. Not for me. I don't think he's been very good. I mean, he scored against Haiti and Scotland, and I don't think. I mean, Haiti and Scotland scoring against them is any great shakes. Haiti. I mean, dear oh dear Haiti. I mean, as a forward player, as a forward player, you would fancy yourself against a team like Haiti, and Just to let you know, half an hour to go before the match kicks off in New York, New Jersey, and yeah. So Cunha, I mean, let's see what he can do against them. And then apart from Bruno Guimaraes, there's Vinicius Junior, who's the star in this who's the star in this team, and who's the star in this team, and he'll he'll also be looking to add to his goal tally. I think he's got four. He scored against Morocco. He scored once against Haiti and twice against Scotland. So I mean, he had a poor season for Real Madrid. I mean, Real Madrid, by their standards, they had a poor season. And I think if you ask any Real Madrid fan, they would tell you that he had a poor season. So that way is that way is. I mean, I'm surprised how he has performed. But I'm like, if you take Bruno and Vinicius away from this team, this looks like a very workman-like team, and there's just no oomph out there, no wow factor which will, take, I mean, get you off your seat. So that's how it is. But it's still Brazil, the five-time champions, 1958, 1962, 1970, 1994, and 2002. They haven't won a World Cup in 24 years. In 24 years, and I think, um, I mean, if we are going to say that there was no World Cup held from what, in 38 and 42 and maybe 46, 42 and 46 or something because of the Second World War, that may be the longest period that Brazil haven't won a World Cup. I mean, in 60s and 70s, I mean, like they won three out of four World Cups, 58, 62, and 70. So I mean, it must be tough for them, but the quality of the players you can see for yourselves is just not up there with what you would expect. And yeah, that's about it for the Brazil lineup. We'll be talking about the Norwegian lineup now. Norwegian lineup, which I mean, which has been improving. This is the first time since since uh, since 1994, so 32 years since since 1994. That's a period of 32 years that Norway have qualified. A lot of players are playing where, I mean, when their fathers were last playing in the World Cup. I mean, Erling Haaland for sure, Sorlock as well, and I think I might be wrong, but Patrick Berg. So I mean, looking at their lineup, Orhan, Neeland, he was at Aston Villa. I mean, if you remember that famous ghost goal or goal like when I hope I'm audible. Let's just check. Let's just check if it is working. I mean, I am audible, but I'm just audible. I might need to change my. Can you hear me? I'm audible. Um, I think it's working slightly, but I mean, like, not the best, and and slightly, but I mean, like, not the best, and just adjusting the uh, thing, and hopefully I'll just give me a minute. I'll settle it down, and I'll settle it down, and it should be working now. It isn't working thus far, so man, that's not good. It should work. Holy crap, why is it not working? Just hang on, I'm trying to get the camera going, but there's some issue, and there's some there's some issue, and whew, not working somehow. Sorry about that. Might take a while to adjust that, and that might take a while. I might have to keep the voice going, because it is creating a bit of a bit of an issue, and I'll try and adjust this thing, and try and speak loudly now, because this freaking I mean, I don't know why this thing is not working. So I'll 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 try. I keep trying, and hopefully it will work. It will work. Just giving it a one more go. And I mean, it's I was going to talk about the team news, but with that camera getting disturbed, it's 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 uh, it's causing a bit of a stir, but I'm hopeful it's back. It's back, and it's back. Just let me just and let me just adjust the audio, and yeah. So that was a bad episode. That was a terrible episode for me, and that was a terrible episode. Let's go to the teams. Let's go to the teams. I mean, happens. We'll probably will probably you know try and pass it off, but happens. Sorry about that, and the team news is in front of you. I totally lost all my thought process and everything. Totally lost all my thought process and everything, and just every freaking day it's causing an issue, and just making sure if everything is fine. So yeah. Anyways, let's go. So Haaland, Neeland. I mean, hopefully you remember him when Aston Villa were playing Sheffield United, and he went into the goal with the ball. The goal should have stood. The referee didn't see it. The linesman didn't see it, and the linesman didn't see it, and somehow the VAR was switched off, and the VAR was switched off at the exact same time. So I mean, it's absolutely. I mean, anyways, he's the number one against France. Someone else started. Christopher Ayer in central defensive duty on central defensive duty. He's the he. I mean, for some reason or the other, I used to think he was Danish. I mean, I don't know why, but I thought he was Danish for some reason or the other, and yeah. So there we go. And then we have David Moller-Wolf, who last I checked played for Wolves, who were relegated from the Premier League at the end of. I'm saying at the end of the last season, but it was more like I mean, from the very start, it looked like they are destined for the drop. It was Selvik who started in goal for Norway when they took on France. And then we have Alexander Sørloth, who's mainly a striker, but will start in an attacking wide right sort of a role, and Senderberg, he's the central midfielder. Martin Odegaard as well, and and then we have Hagen, who's the other center half, who's the other Torbjorn Hagen. He's the I mean, I don't know much about these Norwegian players. Some of these Norwegian players. I mean, like apart from Hegem and Bird, I know pretty much. I mean, like out of 11, I'd say I know about the eight that are playing against Brazil. I mean, Haaland. No need to speak how much of a danger he will present to Brazil. And then we have Antonio Nusa, who RB Leipzig, who nearly moved to Premier League with Brentford, but there were some medical issues. And Martin Odegaard, captain of the Arsenal team that won the Premier League, last season, and then Sandberg plays for Fulham, very good, like really good player. I'm surprised he went to Sheffield United, then Burnley, then I mean, like he suffered relegations with both of them, but now with Fulham, uh, some people may say he's at the standard where he deserves to be. Some may say that he's at a lower standard. Some may say he's at a higher standard. So I mean, like you'd get different kind of people projecting different kind of you know narrative depending on where they stand on where they stand on Sandberg and Antonio Nusa scored a cracker. I mean, both the goals that were scored that day. Again, I mean, two of the three goals that were scored on that day against. I mean, like in the game between Ivory Coast and in the game between Ivory Coast and Norway. Two of the three goals were absolute bangers. The one by Nusa was superb. The one by Ahmad was superb as well. And was superb as well. About 10 minutes to go before the match kicks off. Like I wasted 5 or 6 minutes on that internet issue. I don't know what the hell is going on. And I mean, like it took all the fucking momentum out of my stream. And yeah, so that's the team. One player I want to talk about is Julian Rarefan. I mean, plays for Dortmund. Can play both sides, but really effective, really good player. Plays for Dortmund, as I said, and really good. Some may say that he's a loose cannon sort of player, but I mean, I don't think they meant that in terms of being a loose cannon on a pitch or something like that. But we'll find out. He's been injured now. He's back, and which means other players started. I mean, the other players who started are on the bench. I just can't recall who. I mean, I know Arsenis can play right back. And who else can play? Who else started? Might have been Thorsby or Asgard. I mean, so that's where it is. Jens Peter Hauger. I mean, I haven't seen him, but he's been in sparkling form. He's been in sparkling form for Bodo Glimt and Bodo Glimt, and yeah. So I mean, enough of the team news. It is what it is. We will see what happens, and we will see what happens. But what I want to talk about is it's about the players who I think will represent biggest dangers to the opposition team. So from a Brazilian point of view to Norway and Norwegian point of view to Brazilians. So let's start with the obvious one. Erling Haaland, 5 goals thus far in the tournament. The only game he hasn't scored in is the one where he didn't play against France. I mean, he was rested. He's already got 5 goals. Could have gotten more if he had played against France. Who knows? France were really good against Norway. There was a penalty chance he could have scored, which Hogan Strand Larsen missed. Which Hogan Strand Larsen missed, and yeah, I mean, he would have wanted to play, but Solbakken, the manager, dropped him or rested him. No one, I think, drops Erling Haaland, and yeah. So 5 goals, Marquinhos and Gabriel. Gabriel should know about him. All the be humble and everything. So and Arsenal. Haaland has a decent record, very good record. If I mean, if you talk in terms of top teams, very good record against Arsenal and and against PSG as well. I think he scored a few goals whenever he's got a chance. And I'm not sure about the PSG one. Uh, and uh, and uh, and he would. I mean, if Sorloth and Nusa can isolate fullbacks and get those crosses in, then who knows? Erling Haaland could be in for a feast. Could be in for a feast. Throughout the game, and that could be a big positive, a big positive for the Norwegians. Charlotte against Santos would be a battle. Nusa against Danilo, and then Odegaard if they can find those 2 goals, and Berg from his his box to box thing, and Patrick Berg. I'm not too sure what his strengths are. And I mean, like I saw him. I think it was him who was taking the free kicks or set pieces. So if he can deliver as well, and as I previously mentioned, if Norway can outnumber Bruno and Casemiro in midfield, then anything is possible. Anything is possible for this Norwegian team, and yeah, and so Haaland is obviously a danger man. Antonio Nusa, we saw his qualities. We saw his qualities in the in the previous game against Ivory Coast. Whether he gets that kind of time or space or everything in this game remains to be seen. Remains to be seen, and yeah. So let's see how it turns out for Nusa. As far as Brazil are concerned and their danger man, obviously Vinicius. Real Madrid star boy. Didn't have the best of season, but he scored 4 goals. Wasn't at his best against Japan. Didn't do anything, and Bruno Guimaraes, of course, he's one man who's been single-handedly driving Brazil forward, and these 2 players, if they can link up and everything, and I mean for me these 4 players, Odegaard, the fourth one, if they can shine on this. It's not a night game, brightest of days, if I can say, or biggest of days. Then we are in for a feast as far as the game is concerned, which is about 3.5 minutes away, and 3.5 minutes away, which is about 3.5 minutes away. And yeah, it will be a game that will be mostly played in midfield. Erling Haaland, we know, doesn't require that many touches or doesn't need that many touches to be effective in the game, in any game. And he can pounce. Vinicius can create moments, I mean, just like this. And I like he maybe he doesn't need any help from his teammates. He can do it alone, solo. And that's how I see it. The role that Odegaard and plays and Bruno Guimaraes plays will be will be uh, will be pivotal to both sides in how they come out. And I mean, I'm just thinking. As I said, I find it very hard to go against the favorites. So I'm going to go with Brazil in this one. I'm going to go with a nervy 2-0 or a 1-0 win, with the second goal, if it comes, being a late goal. And then that's how it will be. And I was going to make a point, and I'm just looking at this Brazilian team of Ryan, Gabriel, Martinelli. Like, doesn't fill me with any confidence. But and like some of the Norwegian player, I don't know. I mean, maybe Ryan is better than Nusa. Maybe Martinelli is better than Solot. But maybe Cunha is better than some of the other players involved. But I'm like Martinelli and Ryan. Ryan since coming in. I mean, I know. So that's where I am with this game. I'm like, even though I'm going to go with Brazil, this lack of quality that Brazil has up top with Martinelli and Ryan, and that kind of worries me with what they can or can't do. So I mean, like, I'll go with 1-0, 2-0 Brazil. But I mean, that three behind Vinicius, Martinelli, Cunha, and Ryan, it does cause a bit of a worry. I mean, I'm no Brazil sympathizer or follower, but I'm just saying from their point of view. I mean, don't be surprised if I know I'm covering all the bases, but don't be surprised if Norway come out on top. They have decentish defense. Their midfield is decent. I mean, Nusa, Haaland, and Charlotte, maybe they can cause problems to the defense of Brazil, to the defense of Brazil. Just a minute. The match is about to start, so I'm just going there. Yeah. Okay. It hasn't started yet. Okay. I hope the volume is good. Let me just check. I hope the volume is good. So, yeah, the match should be about to start. And, it has started. So, a minute played. I don't know what is wrong with this freaking thing. But it is so. I mean, let's see how the game goes. And Brazil have some early possession. Let's hope we have a good game. You enjoy, I enjoy, everyone enjoys. So that's the expectation, guys. So yeah, there we go. Lo- Looks like Ryerson at right back. I mean, yeah, obviously he would be at right back. Why would I think he would be at left back? But he can play both sides. Uh, and and who's at left back? David Moller Wolf is back. And I mean, I don't know if anyone wants Haaland to play at left back. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, I thought Patrick Berg had scored, but I thought Patrick Berg had scored, but it was offside. Let's just check. I mean, obviously it is checked, and David Moller Wolf and Patrick Berg wasn't offside. It might have been someone else, and might have been someone else who was offside. The game has kicked off, so it was offside. It's just clear about that. I mean, although, I mean, oh man, Patrick Berg's big moment. Poor guy. He did everything he could, but it was what it was, and it was what it was, and yeah, it was what it was. Anyways, I mean, like I haven't been able to focus too much on. Anyways, I mean, like I haven't been able to focus too much on. Like I'm just checking that there's no lag in the video, etc. Because over the last couple of days I've experienced that, and then I've had to make a few changes. So, anyways, let's go. Corner, first corner of the game goes to Norway. Solot against Santos. Oh man, Ryan marking. I mean, Haaland, Ryan is marking Haaland, but Haaland, I don't see him as a big danger from corners. I've never seen him. I'm like, might have scored one or two, but I've never seen him. But the corner will be retaken. Ryan being spoken to, like he's not looking at the ball at all. Good stadium. I mean, here is where the final will be played. Odegaard with the corner, dealt with somehow. Chance. Oh, Brazil to counter. Vinicius. Oh, I mean, bad touch. Vinicius. There's Odegaard again. Takes too many touches. Takes too many touches, in my opinion. England versus Mexico, or Mexico versus England next. Full Barkan watching intently and like the chance. Ooh, Bruno. Was it Bruno? Might have been Martinelli. Brazil dominating now. I mean, Vinicius up against Ryerson. Julian Ryerson. Good skill. Can he keep it in? No. Out. His name is Julian Ryerson. Earlier, I used to think it was something else, Jeremy Ryerson or something like that. And I mean, he made it look like Ayer wasn't even there. I mean, he's a centre half. I mean, going out wide. I don't think he should be. In about 4 hours' time, England will be taking on Mexico if weather is not bad. But we'll see where we are with that and where we are with that and yeah. Whew. Chance for Brazil to attack. Good ball played in. Chance to get. Oh, could be a penalty. Oh, should be a penalty. Is it a penalty? Penalty given. Oh, not given. Goal kick given. It's given a goal kick. Oh man, that's a penalty. That's a clear penalty. Did he get the ball though? The second angle shows that he got. He did get a little bit of the ball, but did get ball. But that was after Cunha's touch. And that's a VAR check in progress. But that's a VAR check. And I doubt it will be given. I doubt it will be given. Marquinhos, the captain, he's being explained to. Oh, they are checking. They are checking. They are checking, so it could be a penalty. Who will take though? Vinicius probably. Probably be a penalty. In the first look, it looked like a penalty, and the check is over. I mean, the referee has checked. I'll probably give it a penalty. The penalty is given. Penalty to Brazil, and then Christopher Ayer with the stupid foul really by Christopher Ayer. Ryan won the ball, played it through. That's a penalty. Oh, Bruno Guimaraes is taking the penalties. Usually takes one with a stuttered run up. So I mean, like could be his first goal. Could be his first goal. So let's see if he can score. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, saved! Saved! Bruno Guimaraes' penalty is saved. Dear oh dear. Absolutely brilliant from Neeland. And stuttered run up, and yeah. So the penalty is saved, and that's terrible from a Brazilian point of view. And I mean, this penalty technique is not good. This penalty technique of, I mean, he's not a clean striker of the ball, in my opinion. Penalty missed, save. So the poor penalty. Not in the corner, the height, everything was just poor about that penalty. The Bruno, oh, good skill, Ryan. Oh, poor shot on his right foot. Although maybe he was running out of options. Looks like the royalties from playing, and the other side is here supporting both teams. Yeah. Esnusa. First I've seen of him in the game, I mean. Chance for Brazil to counter it. 3 on 3. Martinelli. Who can he find? Oh, he finds Vinicius. Oh, poor pass. Took him wide. Oh, man. I mean, I don't know what happened, but the header was cleared, and now Norway on the counter. Good defending by Douglas Santos. Oh, Cunha wanted a different ball. And really good start. I mean, like, there's like a lot of good football being played, a lot of talking points, everything. I'm really enjoying this. Really enjoying this game. I thought it might be a 10 kg affair, but it's like more like end to end. 20 minutes gone, nil-nil. Should have been 1-0 to Brazil. Bruno Guimaraes missing a penalty. I hope it doesn't come back to bite him. He's been superb for Brazil. I still can't quite get over that penalty miss. Because not because of this game, and like because he's a Newcastle player. I mean, there have been links with a move away. Not sure how you know reliable they are. But I mean, he's a Newcastle player, so 60% possession for Norway. I'm going to say 65. This bloody no control is not my cup of tea. So 35 for Brazil, 65 for Norway. Fouled by Ryan on David Moller Wolf. I don't know what to call him. David Moller Wolf, or just Wolf. Odegaard. I mean, what is he doing? Nusa cuts in. I mean, can he repeat what he did? Oh, he didn't try that. Ryerson, Berg, Nusa. Oh, ball is lost. There's Cunha. I mean, 2-on-2. Vinicius is free if he can find it. I mean, he's. Oh, man, that's terrible from Cunha. Did nothing. I mean, rather would have, like, from the outside of the foot, would have played it. There we go. So, I was saying that in the build-up that we've seen when we, I mean, Haaland doesn't require many touches, but I mean, I haven't seen him apart from that corner when Ryan was fouling him. Like, um, Norway are getting a lot of possession, and like some of the Brazilian legends in the stands would not be liking this and being dominated. But maybe a strategy to play on uh, play on counter. Phone is eating a battery quite a lot. This game could go for another 2.5 hours. I don't think if the phone is going to last for 2.5 hours. Oh, good skill, Nusa. But I mean, Casemiro stops him in his tracks. Hydration break. Hydration break. Good, interesting 26 minutes though. Good 26 minutes though. Really enjoyed watching it. Really enjoyed watching it, and the penalty being, I mean, that's been the most talked about thing. And like first of all, it wasn't given. Then when it was given, it was saved by Nyland. Uh, yeah. Uh, I mean, Brazil. I don't know what their strategy is in this game. I don't know what their strategy is in this game, and I mean, If I were them, I don't know how to view it. They've had obviously the penalty, the best chance. Norway scored, but that was offside. That was offside, kind of offside, and yeah. So um, that was offside, and so I mean, Norway they have had possession. Maybe Brazil have allowed them to have possession. So I mean, hard to read this game. Hard to read this game. I mean, it's not about how much possession you have. Brazil can easily turn it on, but they are getting outnumbered in midfield, 3 against 2. So maybe that is what is allowing is allowing is allowing is allowing the possession in the Norwegian on the Norwegian side, and yeah. So we'll see how it changes, of course, and how it changes. Hydration break should be able to come to an end. This I didn't think was that good a built stadium, but they just showed a picture of how it looks from outside, and it's really good. Bruno Guimaraes, the man in focus, who missed the penalty. I mean, his penalty technique I don't like. I mean, it's not a good technique, and he has to work on it. So throw in Danilo to play. Danilo, number 10. They've get wasted good 3 minutes. This, I mean, Martinelli completely absent. I mean, has he done anything? Oh man, Martinelli almost created a chance. Could have been an own goal foul now on Nusa. Vinicius and Martinelli combined onside. Could have been a tap in, and Bruno could have redeemed himself, but out for a goal kick. Oh, I mean, it was in play, and then there was a foul on Antonio Nusa. Alisson off his line quickly. Haaland was bearing down on goal. And some player from NBA or NFL or some league. I have no clue about. Is it raining? Yeah, I never even noticed if it was raining. After the hydration break, it seems as if Brazil are doing more, but then a poor pass. Uh, defending there by Casemiro. Bruno probably. Bruno. There's Bruno. Yeah. There's Ryan. Bruno. I mean, I think is somehow trying to make corner. I think no goal kick make up for that miss, that penalty miss. This Brazilian team, the first 32 or so minutes, not the best. Norway, they've kept position, they haven't done anything. Brazil could easily have been 2 nil up, one penalty, and then that Martinelli thing. That's Martinelli, number 22. I don't know what position he's playing. Not the striker. There's Vinicius. I think there might be alternating between different position. Oh, Haaland with a touch, a rare touch in this game. Soloth gives it away to Danilo, intercepted actually. There's Vinicius. Bruno. Vinicius! Casemiro. Ryan struggled, I think, to create anything. Good ball. Bruno. Oh, given away by Douglas. Oh, sorry, Danilo, I think. There's Nusa. Kasim! Oh, the all came from that horrible pass. Side netting from Odegaard. But all came from that horrible, horrible pass from Danilo. And he was responsible for the goal that Japan scored. Got too close to the ball when striking. It came off his heel and where that ankle joint is. Brazilian fans happy. I doubt anything in the match is cheering them up, but and I was thinking earlier today, the World Cup is about to come to an end. We played after today, we would have played more than 90% of the games, I think. Oh, Haaland! Oh, that was impish from Haaland. Ellison was ready, and I mean, anyone gets beaten from there. There was an attempt which deserves praise for its execution. I mean, maybe not for execution the best, but thoughtfulness, the creativity, etc. Maybe there wasn't much much else he could do, Oh, that could be a yellow card. Oh, it was Martinelli. This should have been a yellow card. Studs were showing. I'm not saying he went in with his studs, but they were showing. It's very fun. I won't be surprised if this match goes to extra time. There's Bruno, Casemiro, Gabriel, Casemiro. Ryan is free if he can find him. No, goes to Danilo. No, Ryan. Casemiro. Now, after the hydration break, I'd say, I mean, I don't have the data to back it up, but I think I think Brazil have gotten more chance. Oh no! Good save, Neeland. Ball was given away. Corner to Brazil. I think they're first. I mean, Odegaard loses the ball. Martinelli plays in. And Neeland saves. Corner taken shot. What are they doing? Given away Nusa. Douglas Santos is back. Goes to Allison. Not sure what the fuck was he trying. Another horrible touch from Vinicius. Ball goes out of play. 40 minutes on the clock. Nil nil. Good save, Milan. Any save that keeps the ball out of the net is good. I mean, after the hydration break, I mean, before the hydration break, the game was better. I think for me, I can only speak for me. As Haaland, Gabriel got back. Brazil, I think, are beginning to assert themselves. Here's Haaland. Can he hit? Can he hit? No. Odegaard blocked corner. Here comes Patrick Burke's corner. Cleared. Poor corner. Couldn't even clear the first man. And I've seen very little of Hegem and Ayer. Ayer, of course, gave the penalty. I mean, Brazil, I don't think have tested them enough. I mean, neither have Norway tested Gabriel and Marquinhos. Full touch, but lucky Brazil. Chance for Soloth. Not that quick, I don't think. 'A fairly equally distributed game in terms of domination. Vanderberg. Coming up to 45 minutes. I mean, with the hydration break and everything, penalty check, everything. Let's say 6 minutes added on. Let's see how much is added on. Six added. And why do they keep showing these people? And they may be famous in US, but no one cares. I'm like NBA, NFL is only I mean, like majorly famous in US. In Norway, solo, solo drive from Connor again to Norway. I mean, to be honest, they haven't shown much. I mean, neither team has shown anything from set pieces. Here comes Ryerson's corner. Would be a bad time to concede. Martinelli, good touch. Pass is awful. Can't believe next week the semi-final and final and third, fourth place game. And I can't say it has flown by, but it started 25 days ago, but still 90 games played, 14 left. Oh, Haaland! good defending. Oh, good save, Allison. Oh, the guard should have done better. Then Haaland and Gabriel got into a right pickle. And then Odegaard's shot was terrible. Legged everything, was straight at the keeper. So Vinicius against Ryerson. Been tough for Vinicius. Oh, deflected. Ryan. I mean, Ryan is over the head of Bruno Guimaraes. Oh no, Martinelli. I mean, he's made. I mean, he did jump. I don't know whether that was too high or. I mean, he did jump, but I mean, he didn't. He just. I mean, he should have jumped better, maybe. Ran at a better angle. Gabriel made a wrong run. So, moving towards the half time, just about a minute to go. Penalty would be the most talked about point. Let's just get to the half time first. Would be a free kick to Brazil. No, goal kick. Should be half time now. Has it been given? It's half time now. And it's nil nil. It's been what it's been. Uh, Not the best of viewing, but I mean, like, not the worst. Not the worst either by any stretch of the imagination. Not the worst either. Uh, Not the worst either, and not the worst either. I mean, nil nil. I think. I think. I think both teams have somehow played within themselves, and they could have done more. They could have done more, and done more. Could have done, and uh, obviously the big talking point is going to be going to be the big talking point is going to be the penalty. Uh, is going to be the penalty which was given and then which was then given and saved. I mean, it's not a good penalty. By the way, Manchester United's move for Edison has collapsed according to some sources, which is disappointing if true. And I'm not saying there is any truth in it. So we'll see how that moves forward and how that moves forward. So where was I? Damn it. So the penalty. I mean, it was a clear penalty. There was an angle where I thought that may have got something on the ball after, but yeah, I mean, I am now converted. Like I think it was a penalty. I thought it was a penalty, and I mean the referee should have seen it. I mean, I in real time I called it penalty, 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 and I thought it was a penalty actually, and it was given, and then it was a terrible penalty. I'm not I'm not sorry. I'm not going to go easy on Bruno because he's the captain at Newcastle United. But I mean, it was a poor penalty. You have to say it like that. You have to say it like that. There was nothing redemptive about that penalty, and it was good height for a keeper to save. There was no pace on it, and it was easy to read. So he dived, he dove or dived. He went the right way. He went the right way, and then yeah, came up trumps, came up trumps, came up trumps, and the score remained nil-nil. Norway through Odegaard a couple of has had a couple of chances, but he's hit it straight to the keeper. Yeah, he's hit it straight to the keeper, and that's where it is as far as Odegaard is concerned. That's where, as far as Odegaard is concerned. Apart from that, Martinelli had a chance where he ran. I mean, if it had gone past Neeland, it might have been, it might have been, it might have been a tap on, should have been a tap in for Bruno Guimaraes, but it wasn't. I mean, Neeland got a touch, which meant the ball went over Bruno Guimaraes. Apart from that, player-wise, Haaland, he had an impish sort of an attempt, but it went straight to Allison. I mean, it was never going to trouble Allison. Let's just be honest about that. It was never going to trouble Allison. And yeah, so nil nil it remains. I mean, Vinicius has tried things, but nothing. I don't think anything for him has come off. Anything for him have come off. I don't remember. Matthias Cunha, he won the penalty, but and he made a run, darting run, and I mean Christopher Ayer did well to stop him. Uh, he's been anonymous. Ryan not good. Danilo created a moment which led to a shot by Odegaard into the side netting where he just didn't get good enough connection or did get hold of it. So that ways I think it's I mean like in terms of chances it could have been there could have been I mean you wouldn't have complained it if at the halftime the score read 1-1 but it's nil nil it's it's nil nil and if I'm just thinking and humming a song in my mind which I've been listening to in the whole day. So that's where I am at, and that's where I am at, and that's where I am at. I mean, I don't see any. I mean, Sorloth, he's been anonymous, sort of. He's not done much. Nusa, no. Berg, I mean, he thought he had given the lead to. He thought he had given the lead, but unfortunately, that was offside. Unfortunately, that was offside, and unfortunately for him, that was offside, and unfortunately that was offside, and remains nil nil. I mean, no attacking player for me has shown anything really. I mean, this is a game which could take you to the quarterfinal of a FIFA Football World Cup. I mean, and the quality should be better in my humble opinion. I know there's lot at stake. There's tension in the air, tension in the ground. Everyone breathing out is like the tension is hitting the players as well. You don't want to make a mistake. You you don't want a mistake. You want a moment of brilliance. I mean, or you want something that could do something. Something. So that's where I am at. I mean, like the players could and should have done better. The teams. I mean, like at international level, it's not about the goal scoring, etc. It's about the respect. It's about the country, like the country. I mean, you wouldn't care if came you came out of this game winning 1-0, whether it's an own goal or comes off someone's backside. So that's where I am at. I mean, like in these tense games, imagine there's a goal at 77th, 78th minute mark, and then there are like 16, 17 minutes of immense pressure. Could go off. It could go 1-0. You can see the 4 years of hard work, 4.5 years. Okay, three and a half, not 4.5. Of hard work, ebbing away. Uh, I mean, both teams would want to make it. I mean, like every team would want to make it through and would want to make it through. And I mean, That's where I am at. You don't want to make a mistake. It's just too galling. It might live with you forever. I mean, imagine how David Trezeguet feels after missing the penalty in a shootout in 2006 final against Italy. Imagine what Higuain feels when he missed the chance, one-on-one chance in the 2014 final. Uh, and imagine how Mario Götze and Andres Iniesta feel when having scored the winners in the World Cup finals in 2014 and 2018. So there is a lot of tension going, a lot of tension going around, and that's where I am at. And I mean, after this, another match, Mexico versus England. I mean, at this point of time, I mean, 2 hours after this match finishes, but if this goes to extra time, could well be an hour after this match finishes. And I hope this match finishes in normal time. I hope this match finishes in normal time, and yeah. So that's where it is. This match maybe needs a hero or a villain, one of the two, or maybe multiple heroes. A hero whose whose climax is, and like, who has two climaxes. Who knows? Waiting for the second half to start should be, I mean, no more than 2.5, 3 minutes maximum. Maximum. I don't anticipate any halftime changes from either manager, Carlo Ancelotti or Solbakken. And I mean, this is not the best Brazilian team to have ever taken to the field in a World Cup. The options Carlo has or Ancelotti has are, I mean, the number is the same, but in terms of quality, you could say, I mean, he could have done with more. He could have done with the Rafinha, and he could have done with the Rafinha or someone else like that. So yeah, let's see how it turns out in the second half. Let's see how it turns out in the second half. I mean, Casemiro likes to get into the box. Can he get into the box? Can he score? That's where it stands for me right now. That's where it stands for me right now, and yeah, yeah. I went with a 1-0, 2-0 Navi Brazilian win. I'm going to stick with that. But I would say this: if Norway take the lead, if they, I can't see Brazil coming back. Honestly, they did against Japan. I mean, they did more than that to come back against Japan. But Second half has started. Just to let you know, you can see the clock has started, and let's see how we go. Let's see if there are any changes as well. So nothing there. Apparent. Martinelli. I mean nothing for Brazil. Let's check out for Norway if they do show their team. And did very little. They haven't shown the Norway team. Another disappointing shot. Same formation 4-1-2-3. Musa has gone off and Soloth as well, I think. Sheldrup and Bob on and Bob gave it away himself. Uh, let's see how this match goes. So interesting that double change. Maybe Solbakken realizes that Douglas Santos and Danilo are there to be gotten at. I have very slow start to the second half. Sort of guard. Oh, Patrick Berg. Oh, full shot over the bar. Like was like a rugby shot. I'm short, I will like try. Nothing remotely resembling a chance in the opening 4.5 sort of 4.5 minutes. Let's call it that. Norway has started dominating the game. I mean, the second half they've started throwing Norway. His Ryerson. I mean, I often wonder if the players are scared. I mean, to make a mistake. I'm like when I'm playing and there are like the stakes are high. I would like there would be a bit of anxiousness, like not that oomph, not that, you know, what's the word? Not that same amount of belief in that pass. I'm like second guessing everything. And after all, it's a knockout, and you don't have to be a better team off kebab. Well done by Bruno. I mean, like he would be hurting. He would be hurting. It's off kebab. I mean, the game. I'm like they're like they're walking as if they're like half asleep. And what's the word? I mean, why am I forgetting the words? I think most players are like they're like suffering from anesthesia or like something like that. Very few sprints. Holland, the well, ball lost. And again, I mean, Brazil not doing much. As Martinelli playing through the middle more rather than as Vinicius. These fullbacks. Good skill by Vinicius. Can he find someone? No. Goal kick. Oh, sorry, corner. I mean, it would be changed if it isn't a corner. I thought it was a corner. Corner. Cleared. I mean, it's gotten away from goal. Not sure if it was cleared or accidentally or somehow went away. Mm, 55 minutes played, 10 minutes in the second half. It's been anesthetic football. I mean, it's almost 3 o'clock, quarter to 3, and it is putting me to sleep. Virus and What are Brazil doing? I mean, they are not showing. Look at Cunha. Maybe I was a bit harsh. There was nothing to do, but it's like his body language was his Oscar Bob was out wide. His shut room. Will we see? I mean, if Bruno Fernandes is taking or Bruno Guimaraes is taking the penalties, I think I should stick to just Bruno. Bruno is taking the penalties. It doesn't bode well for the penalty shootout when it comes to Brazil. Vinicius might take one. Hendrick coming on. I hope is the one who goes off. Cunha is going off. Hope it's Cunha is going off. And I haven't seen anything of Hendrick, so I not make too many comments. Oscar Bob. I mean, different types of right forwards now for Vinicius. Good ball, Hendrick, Hendrick. Oh, good. What a bad touch by Hendrick. Oh man, what the fuck, Hendrick? What the hell did you just do? Brilliant play by Vinicius. I mean, there was one touch which was so bad. That one. I mean, Brazil will be kicking themselves. We should have cut in and man, these chances could come back to bite. I mean, Norway haven't had anything remotely as good as what I mean. You could say Odegaard's second chance was better. I mean, better as in like better than the first one, but obviously can't be as good as a penalty. But the chance for Endrick, oh man, it was so disappointing. Oh, five people forward for Norway, five back for Brazil is Oscar Bob. Oh, terrible! I don't know what he does. He's clearly a good player, but there were better options than what he did. Oh, and a good touch. Can he find Vinicius? Oh, again. Deflected for a corner. I mean, Vinicius disappointed with Enric's choice. Corner. After that, Enric shot was deflected. Bruno to take. Love to see him go for an Olympico. No, touched by Haaland. Shot! Oh, straight to Haaland, but I mean, like I thought it was an easy save, but he made it look like it was difficult. It's Haaland. Oh, bad ball. Vinicius does well against two men. Might well be offside. Oh, good save by Haaland again. Oh man, I don't know. Bruno is having one of those days. It should have been 2-3 nil. Vinicius does well. Ryan does well. Bruno makes a run, but Haaland with his left hand makes a cracking save. Absolutely wonderful keeping. And the Vikings are still in it. I mean, right hand, left hand, just in a space of couple of minutes. I mean, this could be daylight robbery if Norway go through. Arsenal is on for Ryerson. Absolutely brilliant keeping by Neeland. Arsenal's on for Ryerson, who I don't think would have been fit enough to play 90 minutes. Obviously not 120, surely. Brazil and Bruno Guimaraes. He'd be thinking which black cat. Next break might see a hydration break. Brazil should be home and hosts now. 3 nil. But if the score had read, I mean, Norway have had chances, but not as good as Brazil's. Group. Oh no! Ooh, what a horror moment for Allison. Man, oh man. Holland. I mean, corner now. Again, Holland. Erling Haaland. His Odegaard's corner swung in. Deep cleared. Shalru beats Guimaraes for pace. Then gets it back. Oscar Bomb. It's Iron! Oh, Haaland was inches away. Haaland was inches away. Iron. I mean, center half playing Trivella passes. Oh man, Haaland inches away. Inches. That would have been 1-0 and against the run of play. Martinelli off. Danilo on. And Ryan is off as well. Neymar and Danilo. Oh, Neymar. Still no hydration break. Hydration break. Man, man, this second half, the first half of this second half has just exploded, kind of. Man, what a half. Guys, if you're watching, please do leave a like and vote in the chat. The poll is running. Who do you think will make it through? Norway or the Seleção Brazil? Can Brazil overcome Norway? 嗯 Spain and Portugal tomorrow. Oh, that would be a cracker. Absolute cracker. That would be a cracker. An absolute banger. I mean, can Neymar do something? Exiting at this stage, I mean, it would be a big failure for, would be a big failure for Brazil. About 25 minutes. Can a team find a winner? You take a risk. Goal is a goal, whether it comes now or just Neymar. That's a terrible pass from Neymar. Good defending there by, I'm not sure. Danilo was it? Yeah, Danilo. There go Norway on the attack. Haaland. Should hit one. No block. Clear it. Clear as far as one could do. How have we not had a goal? How are Brazil not 2-3 nil up? Or 2-3-1 up, maybe even. So the nerve required, like will be shit. I would be shitting myself. I don't think I have it in me to play. Like I mean, even watching is a bit shaking, kind of. Is that Leonardo DiCaprio? Maybe. Oh, well done. Vinicius finds Casemiro. Bruno goes wide. He may have taken a shot, and that is a disgusting cross. Oh, it's Oscar Bob. There goes Arsenis. Comes inside. Haaland. Shalderu! Oh, Patrick Berg. It was not Shalderu. Allison saves. It was Shalderu. Was Pierre Shalderu. Why would I question myself? Johnny Van 20 minutes, give or take, maybe slightly more after 20, slightly more than 20. An extra time is looming large. Blocked. Oh, corner prevented. 76 minutes. Nil nil. Norway now dominating in midfield. I mean, I think Brazil's midfield or however they're lined up, two, three, or however they've done it. I think they've done well. I thought it might be 4-2-3-1 versus 4-3-3, but like FIFA going with 4-4-2-3-1 for both teams. 4-1-2-3. यहाँ के हम राजकुमार. Norway 503 passes, Brazil 230. I mean, I never thought I'd see that. But Brazil have had more chances, better chances, gilded chances, blue chip chances. There's Edison coming on for, I do guess, Douglas. Oh, sorry, Danilo. Patrick Berg goes to Arsenal. I'm going to their substitutes, but obviously Berg started. Here comes the sub. Number 8. Oh, Bruno. Like, I hope for Brazil's sake, for his sake, they go through Edison Silva. See what he can do. Arsenal. I like the name. Arsenal. Here comes Haaland! 1-0, 1-0, and Bruno goes off and Haaland scores. It's 1-0, and as things stand, Brazil are heading out. Haaland with the winner could well be. Haaland absolutely. Oh man, that is absolute calamity. That is absolutely calamity. That is absolutely heartbreaking for Brazil. It's I'm like, oh man, how many chances have they wasted? Holland gives Brazil the lead. Oh, sorry, Norway the lead. Brilliant cross from Shelderu. I mean, the substitute, and Gabriel beaten to the ball. Allison can't do the too much power. Bullies Gabriel out of the way, and 1-0. Can Brazil do anything? Norwegian royalty, I think, and Alfinger Holland father. Come on, like, now Brazil have to do something. Oh, it's Haaland again. Oh, Marquinhos did well. Neymar, Vinicius, Endrick. I mean, Endrick has disappeared totally. Time for Carlo to maybe raise his eyebrows. Can Brazil carve out a chance? I mean, Haaland, Neeland will be the man of the match. Corner, Brazil. Come on, Gabriel, can you do something? 15 minutes, I'd say. Norway versus England. The Neymar to take the corner needs a hero at this time. Brazil need a hero. Corner strong again. Oh, another corner. I don't know. I'm not a Brazil supporter. I don't know why I feel bad. Cleared away by Ayer. Comes out to Neymar again. Should have maybe crossed. Oh, ball lost by Vinicius in a dangerous area. There goes shoulder hoop again. It's Oscar Bob. The two substitutes combining. No, Oscar Bob on his right side is not a right footer. England or Mexico for one of these two. They have to do something. Something. I'd give them about 12 minutes or so. Holland with a superb header. Oh, off the post! Oh man, Neeland was beaten. Oh dear, off the post. Ederson. Neymar crosses. Oh, cleared by Ayer. Out to Vinicius. Oh no! That is a very hard hit cross. And Neeland down, wasting time. That is, I mean, just take your fucking time. He's absolutely drilled that. Neymar was in for a fucking tap in. they will be kicking themselves. Although still about 10 minutes to go, would be useless if Norway score here. Haaland really is the man. I mean, for whom you could say, come at the Haaland. Odegaard, oh, corner. And they could smell the quarterfinal now. They can smell the quarterfinal. Gabriel, what was he doing? Although, you know, the football is like that. People miss chances, others take theirs. Straight to Allison. I mean, Hendrick's chance, Bruno's chances, penalty. There have been so many gilded chances. Yes, Vinicius. Come on, Vinny Junior. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, man, that should have been a foul. When a shot like that doesn't go in, you know it's not your day. You know it's not your day. Oh, 2-0, Haaland scores! Again, game is over and the game is done. Norway 2, Brazil nil. It's game over. Haaland, oh dear, oh dear. Brazil are gone. Brazil are gone. Just gone. 2-0 and bye bye Seleção. I mean, Endrick, his chances, or chance, Bruno's chance, and a Haaland double. Now on 7 goals, same as Messi and again Sheldrup with the assist. Haaland takes a touch, settles it, sets it up, and bang! 2-0. I mean, nothing Allison could do. Into the side netting from the inside, and bang! And some of the Brazilian players haven't been good enough. Santos, Danilo, they were lucky. And think the reality is now setting in now. Of 7 minutes added, and nothing, nothing. I don't think will happen. Like Neymar's last World Cup, Casemiro's last World Cup, Gabriel maybe, Marquinhos certainly. I mean, it'll hurt if they score, but so Haaland on a hat trick now. Obviously, just 5 minutes left. Here's shoulder rope. Just keeping possession. Brazil players. I mean, I hope none of them lunges in and has to hurt. I mean, they did most of the things right, but some of the players that they had, again, an overhead cross and Arsenal's clears. I mean, in Norway, whether you like it or not, they are into the quarterfinals. Last 4 minutes for Brazil, four and a half, sort of. Up next, Mexico versus England, high altitude. Edison, Danilo. Oh, some of these touches are hopeless. Through the legs of Gabriel. Is it Gabriel? No, not Gabriel. Might have been Casemiro actually. Ostigard comes on, time wasting sub. Oh, cleared. Could have been. I mean, the shot was taken. I mean, Bob and the way Sheldrup played both of them. Ayer goes off, Ostigard on. I mean, that has tested. And was a chance cleared. I mean, I think Brazil are hollow from inside, and I mean, this must be excruciating for them. Must be excruciating for them. Yellow card, first yellow card. Neymar is the one who gets it for a foul on Odegaard. 777. Bond. No, but that's 007. Another subject. No. Now, Haaland is just a cheat code. Free kick. I mean, fight breaking. Oh, there's no need for that. Neymar could get sent off. He's already on a yellow. He's the only player on a yellow. Thiago Not sure why he's getting involved. Unnecessary. All this commotion, drama. 7 minutes up. Referee would do well to blow the whistle. I mean, goes long. I mean, I don't think there's enough time to score two goals. One, the way Brazil have played, and they played well. I mean, the way the situation of the game is free kick to Brazil. They must be hurting so badly. Carlo chipped up. I think belief has gone out. Might have been handball, I think. Free kick or something. I don't know what happened. Arsenal with his elbow. Oh no, Arsenal, not Arsenal, Ostigard. Like his hair is such, I thought he was bald. I don't know what is happening. The referee should have blown. The game still going on. I don't know whether the penalty given or a foul given or whatever on Casemiro. I mean, his, I'd say, last minutes. I mean, Ostigard doesn't want to get sent off. No penalty given. Neymar to take. This will hurt. This will hurt. I mean, can he score? Can he save another penalty? Penalty to Brazil. That was stupid foul by Ostigard. What kind of a terrible substitution was that? I mean, idiots like these scores 2-1 and Neymar ends his international career. Probably ends with a goal, and I think and then I think probably ends it with a goal, and that's it. I mean, I think Neeland. I mean, like empty boasting is not going to get them anywhere. Neymar scores in a World Cup. We were supposed to have 7 minutes. We are into the 11th minute. I don't know what is the point. I'm like finished. Carry on. Another kickoff. Can Brazil get another chance? Oh, maybe they will. Maybe they will. Oh, here comes Neil and he collects, and that's it. I think that will be it. Kicks it long, and the referee hasn't blown yet. I think that's it. Brazil are out. 2-1. It has finished in New York, New Jersey. And Haaland, the match winner, as Brazil Seleção exit the World Cup at the round of 30, in the round of 16. I mean, they tried, they did the best, and Norway are through to the quarterfinals. Norway are through to the quarterfinals, and yeah, terrible, absolutely terrible for Brazil. Carlo Ancelotti must look at his players. The chances were created, but weren't taken. Chances created, weren't taken, and it's been what it's been. Terrible. Disappointing day for everyone all round as far as Brazil are concerned. And anyways, that's it from me as far as this video is concerned. And England versus Mexico, or Mexico versus England up next. We'll see how it goes. Till then, take care, stay safe. Bye for now.